There it is. Boom! How is everybody? What's the biggest key to duplication? So, I was thinking about this the other day. And before we get into that, hi, Coach Isai here, your virtual network marketing upline. Coming at you with more tips, tricks, and advice so that you can get the most out of your network marketing business. So before we get started, as you hop on, give me a couple of thumbs up, a little heart action. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I'd like to see how far this message is going. I always go back to see if anybody commented after the fact. But let me know what's going on. How is everybody? Let's get right to it. The biggest key to duplication. I was looking into this the other day, and because somebody kind of like blindsided me with this question. They're like, "Hey, what's the biggest? What do you consider the biggest key component, or whatever, for creating duplication in your team?" And as you may or may not know, duplication is the quintessential component that will make or break a leader. A leader that learns how to duplicate and can get their team to duplicate their actions is more than likely going to end up in the six-figure range, if not, I should say the high six-figure, if not seven-figure range when it comes to their commissions, or whatever you want to call it, their compensation. And the key that I found after a bit of researching, because I was like, I understand duplication, I know what it is, but I never got hit with this question. And I was like, this is a pretty good question. So I had to kind of put it on a back burner and say, hey, let me get back to you on that. So I reached out to my upline and a few other sidelines that I have, that I reach out to when I have questions like this, and I'm a little stumped, because nobody has the answer to every question. And if you ever find somebody that does say that, run the other way, run like Forrest Gump, because they don't know what the heck they're talking about. So anyway, I did a little researching, and the biggest key to duplication is essentially doing exactly what you want your downline to be doing. What do I mean? So if you want so for instance, for me, I do a combination of like email marketing and blogging, but with my downline, I primarily focus on like the active recruiting or the active prospecting portion of network marketing, or getting yourself out there. So I don't necessarily care to do it, but I do know that if I want my team to do it, that I have to do it. I need to be a leader. You need to lead from the front. You want to do what you want your downline or your team to do. So if you're preaching about, hey, this is the guideline that you need to go through to get to that next level, then you need to be doing that. You need to be following that same guideline. For me, it's things like reaching out to people on social media, initiating that conversation. Maybe it's just a hello, hey, hi, how you doing? How's everything today? How have you been? How was the weekend? Just getting to know people. Like, so there's messages like that. Sometimes I've been communicating with someone, so I may throw something out there like, hey, I know this product may not be for you, but would you be open to a side project if it didn't interfere with what you were doing currently? Some message like that. Then you want your team to be doing what you're doing. So again, the biggest key to duplication is essentially doing what you want your team to do. You want to be the leader. What does a leader do? A good leader leads by example. So you want to be doing what you want your downline to be doing, whatever that may be. Another tip I have when it comes to duplication is you want to be prospecting and recruiting upwards, not downwards. What do I mean by that? So a lot of times, like, and I know I was guilty of this when I started network marketing, when I first got in. Sometimes you get in this frame of mind, this train of thought, like, you know, who can I prospect? Where, you know, who can I get to join my business, and who's going to use this product or whatever. And you get into that frame of mind and you start thinking like, oh, you know, who's out there that's doing worse than me right now, who's always complaining that they have no money, you know, and then you go after those people, when in actuality what you should be doing is recruiting upwards. That is, people that are maybe at your level or higher as far as like a professional frame of mind. Like, for instance, you may want to create relationships with your chiropractor or a doctor or a lawyer or a bookkeeper, and through that friendship, that relationship, at some point, maybe throw it out there. Hey, would you be open to a side project if it didn't interfere with what you were doing currently? That's basically it. Recruit up, not down. Lead by example, the keys to duplication. There it is. So again, if you found value out of this, give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. Really, really, really appreciate that. Heart action. Would love that. If you haven't done so already, like and follow my page, set to see first, and I'll see you on the next video. Oh, if you haven't done so already, share this with your team, with your upline, your downline, sidelines, friends, family, cousins, you know the deal. Share, share, share. Sharing is caring. Bye. Take care.